A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Plymouth Argyle players share their feelings after the game. After the League One game against Hull City, players from Plymouth Argyle discussed Brian Storrick's career, the club's future, and the Black Lives Matter movement.
It was a bittersweet evening, but the players were full of positive energy and ready to get back to winning ways. Here they share their thoughts on the game.
Hopefully, you will be inspired by what they have to say. Brian Storrick's career at Plymouth Argyle.
After being relegated to League One in 2006, Brian Storrick returned to Plymouth Argyle to manage the third division club. Having previously managed Southend United and Swindon Town, Storrick has experience in all four English football divisions.
During his career at Plymouth, Storrick has also managed in the National League and the Championship, and guided the club to its highest league position in 20 years. Storrick spent his entire professional career with Dundee United, where he scored 109 goals in 385 games.
He also represented Scotland at the 1986 World Cup. Storrick's managerial tenure at Plymouth Argyle began after the play-off semi-final defeat at Rushden and Diamonds in 2000.
The Argyle went on to win the third division championship, but promotion eluded them. Storrick moved to Torquay United on a 3-month loan in 2003, and his stay was made permanent in January 2004.
After leaving Plymouth Argyle in May 2007, Storrick returned to the club as manager and helped the team reach their highest league position in 2 decades. He then moved to Swindon Town, where he guided the club to promotion from League Two.
He remained at the club after the season, working with executive director Keith Todd. Then, he moved to Southend United.
Gilbert was a star at Home Park. He had a good defensive record and was called up for Wales under-21 team.
Although he was never given a chance to make an impact in League One, he continued to impress for the Pilgrims, where he later moved to Leicester City for PS $200,000. Aside from a loan spell with the Pilgrims, Gilbert also played for Southend United, Northampton, and Lincoln City.
In 2009, Storrick joined Sheffield Wednesday on loan. He joined the club permanently the following season and helped the Owls stay in the Championship.
After 1 season at Hillsborough, the striker joined Peterborough United and then a year later moved into coaching. Today, he works as a development coach at a club where he had his first experience.
In addition, he is still active in the football world, and he is a director of a construction firm in Derbyshire. The club's performance in League One.
After the 5-0 defeat to MK Dons, Plymouth Argyle players have spoken of their feelings, and have praised the support of the Green Army. The Devonshire club had been in the playoff positions for a long time, and were as high as 4th.
However, their run of 5 defeats in a row ended with a loss to MK Dons, who ended up claiming 2nd place, having lost only one of their previous 17 league matches. The players shared their feelings after the defeat.
The team had sat at the top of the table until Ryan Lowe left, and Argyle slipped to 7th place. Nevertheless, they are in the FA Cup 4th round, where they will play Chelsea.
To secure their future, financial rewards are crucial, and Hallett's £3.5 million injection into the club 3 months ago helped Argyle achieve the promotion.
With the wind behind them, Argyle began on the attack and looked dangerous. Archie Wheaton was especially dangerous, but Bristol Rovers were doing some excellent work.
The Argyle goalkeeper, Craig Hodge, made 2 saves, but Rovers took advantage of the wind to counter-attack and score. The game ended 2-0, with Rovers surviving a spirited second half.
The club's fans were very supportive of the team. Despite the defeat, they did not demand refunds, and 5,000 supporters bought season tickets.
The Premier League provided a £1.2 million grant, and Argyle made a successful claim on their business interruption insurance policy. Without this insurance, the club would have suffered 7-figure losses.
If the club's support was not there, it might have had to look elsewhere. After League One play, the team was promoted to the Football League.
The promotion to League One followed several wins, including a 2-1 win against the 1st Battalion Border Regiment on 20th December. The team had 3 fixtures left before the break, against Stoke City on 17th January and Saltash and Launceston.
The latter two games were won, despite the fact that the team played less frenetically than the previous season. They also had to play the Devon Senior Cup for the first time, and a 1-0 defeat to Stoke City meant that the Argyle dropped to second place.
The club's future. After the devastating events of Saturday, Plymouth Argyle players spoke about their feelings about the future of the club.
After the game against Gillingham, the team held a discussion with players about how they felt about the club's future. Many players were shocked and shell-shocked by the news, but remained hopeful about the club's future and the community involvement of the club.
After the 5-0 defeat by MK Dons, Plymouth Argyle players expressed their gratitude to the Green Army for its support and for their continued support. The club had been in the play-off places since March 8, and had reached as high as fourth for a while.
However, they finished seventh after 5 straight defeats, and will travel to Stamford Bridge to face Chelsea. The club's future will depend on financial rewards.
The Argyle Academy is a vital part of the club's operation, and its relationship with the community is vital to the club's future. It also provides a core of young talent for the first team, including Adam Randell, who has recently broken into the first team and has scored 8 goals in league football.
Other key players from the academy are Mike Cooper, who has kept 7 clean sheets in League One. After the match against Weston-super-Mare, the team's supporters still remain committed to the club, and are urging the owners to do the same.
It's worth noting that the club is the most southerly professional football club in the country. Players and supporters have worked hard to rebuild the city since the August 12 shootings.
Despite the negative press surrounding the club, many Plymouth Argyle players are expressing their thoughts on the club's future. A new manager is a positive thing for the club, and the players' future is a key factor.
The new manager, Tom Floyd, will bring fresh ideas to the club and improve its chances of success. Plymouth Argyle players are aiming for promotion.
With this in mind, the club is ready to work hard to improve their chances of success. Plymouth Argyle players have been talking about the club's future for a long time.
The impact of the Black Lives Matter movement on the club. In 1903, Plymouth Argyle made a name change and moved from League Two to League One, which was equivalent to American baseball's Single A.
They enjoyed early success on the pitch, beating Portsmouth twice and Southampton once, before crashing to relegation in the closing stages. Argyle continued to struggle, and were relegated to League Two for the next season.
Argyle's 1904-5 season was marred by controversy. Although they finished 15th in the league, the players and fans were left questioning whether the club could continue to exist despite financial problems.
The board decided not to hire a manager, and the club operated without one. The board appointed a management committee for 3 seasons.
The team's first season ended in tragedy, and the Black Lives Matter movement made it a point to pay tribute to the deceased footballer. After the Black Lives Matter movement, Plymouth Argyle players were reportedly more vocal than ever.
Although the team was acquitted of racist remarks, there were some negative feelings about the players, who were also made fun of. Some of the players were even called poached by the Football League.
This controversy led to Plymouth Argyle players to name their team the Dandies. Despite the controversy, the team was able to move on to other fronts and gain a positive image.
Players have shown support for the movement, including players from black communities. In response, the players have been working with Black Lives Matter activists and the team's management.
They have created a team shirt to honor the legendary footballer Peel, who was denied a place on the England team because he was black. Who in their first season of Southern League play, Argyle lost a 12-1 game against Queen's Park Rangers.
Later in the season, they lost 7 consecutive games, including the final in St James's Park. The club was then promoted to League One in a season that included 7 matches in the FA Cup.